All right, so out of the box, you're going to get, of course, this generator. It's nice and big and heavy, but you also get, of course, this power cable. This is the 110 charger that you're going to get. You just plug it into the input here, and as you can see, it's charging. So I'm going to charge this up 100% so I can test it out. But right now, I'm going to leave it on the charger, and it gives you all the information you need to know about it charging. Looks like it's charging at about 150-ish watts. And it looks like it's got 3.59 hours until it's fully charged. Then it also comes with a manual, plus it comes with another charger. This would be a DC 12 volt charger that you would plug into an accessory plug. And this would also plug into the same input plug that I have plugged in right here. And then of course, you could also use this Anderson style connector here to plug in, let's say, solar panels, or you could also use this for output. So you see in, out. This is meant for input only, but this looks like it can be used for in or out power. So while we're looking at it and it's charging, there are some other features here. It's got this LED light on the front. You can just press the power button right here to turn that on and off. You've got 3 AC outlets here. They say they're pure sine wave, 110 volts, and 2000 watts capacity. Now that's going to be 2000 watts combined between all 3 of them. It's got a 12 volt accessory plug here. So if you need to run any 12 volt accessories off of it, you have the option to do that also. And you've got USB ports here. These are 2 QC 3.0 ports for the quick charging. And then you've got 1 power port here that's USB-C that goes up to 60 watts. Press the on button. You'll see that the DC lights up. So that should turn on the DC port. You can press the on button again. So now your DC and your AC ports are turned on and available to use. And then you press it again and they're off. And basically the only thing that should be happening is if you have it plugged in, it would be charging. So I'm going to go ahead and let this thing charge up, and we're going to test it out and find out exactly what we can run on these 2000 watts it provides. All right, so I plugged in a bunch of things to this, and what it made me realize is this is a monster. This thing right here can run all of your electronics. You have a power outage in your home. This thing could run a small refrigerator. It could run a big refrigerator. I have hooked up some other miscellaneous things to this, like we have a big tall fan that we put on sometimes. Again, it doesn't use that much power. The biggest draw thing that I could find in my house that I could even see needing to use when the power's out, or if we have an emergency, is a portable air conditioning system. And that thing draws 9 amps. So basically, it's like a window unit air conditioner. It draws 9 amps of power. Well, at 110, 9 amps is 990 watts. That still doesn't max this thing out. So I've tried to find things to try to max this thing out. I couldn't do it. We even have an electric skillet, but again, it only uses about 1000 watts, 1200 watts. So this is a lot of power. This would be perfect for an RV where you're off grid, you don't want to have to run your gas generator. This is your battery setup. You have a couple solar panels pumping into this thing during the day, powers this thing up 100%, so you can turn around and use it at night when you need it. It's everything you pretty much need in a portable power pack. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. This would work perfect in our off-grid cabin up in the mountains in Colorado. The great thing about this is all of the different uses it has. It has the 12 volt port where you can run 12 volt things. I have a CPAP that I use when I'm sleeping at night. This thing would run it for days, maybe even a week. I have a 12 volt adapter. I could just plug that in right here and it would run my CPAP at night when I need it. It's got the built-in lights, which make it really cool when you need to work around this, or even lighting up the room. These are actually very bright lights. So this is an awesome feature. Having the USB ports out the front make it super convenient to charge things, like I said, your phone, the tablet. Even over here, this is a 60 watt port. I wouldn't even need to bring my power adapter for my laptop. I could just use a USB-C connector plugged into here and plugged into the USB-C port on my laptop. And I could charge my laptop using a direct cable connection from there. And then 3 AC outlets. It's pretty much got everything you need. I'm pretty impressed with it too. Like I said, I have plugged in all kinds of things to this. I have gotten nowhere near surging it. It surges at 4000 watts. I can barely get up to 2,000 watts with all of the different things that we carry with us. But it does surge up to 4,000 watts, but it is a 2,000 watt continuous power unit. And it has 2,400 watt hours, which means it could sustain a 2,000 watt device for over an hour. Let me show you it running the air conditioner. This is a 12,000 BTU portable air conditioner. And I'm fixing to run this off of this power supply. There it goes. Nice and chilly. And again, it's only running at about 650, 660 watts. It could sustain this air conditioner for almost 3 hours just off the charge that's on this battery. So overall, awesome unit. I couldn't even stress it hard enough to make it peak out. Taking everything that I've thrown at it gracefully. This is definitely something that I recommend for camping, RVing, anytime you're doing something off grid where you don't have electricity. And even if you have electricity, this is a great emergency device, something to have around the house if you lose power. This unit definitely gets a thumbs up from me. I hope this review was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.